I'd like to welcome Polly VanderWoude and Pat Allen. And we're here to talk about, or you're here to talk about, a special Girl Scout project on June 7th, and also to meet your lovely daughter, Olivia, for whom this event is being organized. Can you tell us, Pat, about the walk and roll?
Sure. Walk and Roll is an event on June 7th at the Sarah Newman Nursing Home, beginning at 4 p.m., going till 5:30. And it's like a walkathon, but a little bit different than your traditional walkathon, hence the name Walk and Roll, that we will have Girl Scouts who are buddied up with elders, with seniors from Sarah Newman, who will be walking and rolling in wheelchairs, rollators, various devices, along a short track with the intent of raising money to fund the construction of a handicap ramp at the Larchmont Girl Scout House, which is actually very close to Sarah Newman. And the real impetus for this was that we have a new Daisy Girl Scout. She's in kindergarten. Her name is Olivia, and she is confined to a wheelchair. And we hold many different Girl Scouting events throughout the year at the Larchmont Girl Scout House, and we really want to welcome Olivia to all of these events. But we need a ramp in order to do that, and we'd also like to make our bathroom handicap accessible as well. So this is a fundraiser to help us along that way.
And Polly, as Olivia's mom, can you introduce us to Olivia?
Absolutely. So my daughter Olivia is 6 years old. She's a student at the Jesse Kaplan BOCES program, and she's a proud member of Troop 2997, a Daisy Girl Scout troop here in Larchmont. Olivia has a diagnosis of Aicardi syndrome, which she was born with, and that means she has some significant disabilities. She's in a wheelchair and she's nonverbal. And as you might imagine, it's really challenging as a parent to find activities that are inclusive for someone like my daughter. And so it was a real gift in the fall of this past year when one of the troop leaders reached out and said, hey, would Olivia really, we would really like Olivia to be in the Daisy Girl Scout troop. And that just has been a huge gift for Olivia and for our family. It gets her out in the community with her peers, and she's just had a great time participating, not only in the troop events, but some of the special events like the father-daughter dance and the Halloween costume. And so it just has been really an awesome experience for her to be a part of that.
Honestly, she hasn't been able to participate in all the events because some of them are in the Girl Scout house.
Correct. Yes.
And she can't get up into that house.
Correct.
Thus the need for the ramp.
Yeah, her wheelchair weighs 78 pounds without her in it, so I can't muscle it up into the house on my own. But in addition to welcoming Olivia, we hope that it will make the Girl Scout house more welcoming to other members of the community, in particular partnering with the Sarah Newman. I think Sarah Newman Home and the residents there, we hope to have other events with the elders at the Girl Scout house. So while I think Olivia's been the inspiration for the project and the community rallying around it, we hope it extends beyond Olivia as well.
Well, how can people participate? How can they help make this a big success? Pat?
Well, people can come to the Walk and Roll event. It will be a very fun event with music, lots of Girl Scout cookies, and we encourage the public to attend. If you can't make it but would like to sponsor a Girl Scout to walk, that's an option. We also have the availability of making a donation online or sending a check. We also have a silent auction for 4 fabulous Mets tickets at this event, as well as a signed Cespedes baseball. So if you're interested in making a bid on those, I'd be happy to hear from you as well. So
and we should give people the website and a phone number.
Sure.
Can you do that, please?
The website, it's actually not that one. It's girlscoutshh.org, and if you click support and then donate, you can make a donation there. Yes, there it is. But just to clarify, in the comments section, you need to put in Larchmont Ramp.
Okay.
in order for that donation to come to us. And don't be thrown off by the numbers you see there. Those are the donation numbers for our entire Girl Scout Council. That's 7 counties. This just happens to be the website that we are able to use in order to make your donations tax deductible. So as long as you put Larchmont Ramp, the money will come to this project.
Do you know, have other Girl Scout units done anything like this as far as a fundraiser for special needs people, members?
I'm not aware of it. I think there are a couple of other areas of Girl Scouting where they have a facility and they've had a need to make it handicap accessible. And they've had spaghetti dinners and various things to try to raise money for it. I think this is an unusual and a very special type of fundraiser because the idea of making strides towards accessibility is so important for Sarah Newman as well as now for the Girl Scouts. And so it's just a wonderful partnership. And as Polly said, we're really hoping that with making the Girl Scout House handicap accessible, that we can not only welcome Olivia, but other girls with handicaps. We can have programs with other people with disabilities, with senior citizens, with veterans. It just opens up a whole world to us of options for programming and welcoming people into our Girl Scout facility that we're really looking forward to.
I'll bet you that some people who live in the community don't know where the Girl Scout house is.
That's probably true. It's on Harmon Drive. With 90 Harmon Drive. It's sandwiched right in between the Metro North Railway and Route 95. It actually used to be a train station. It was the Larchmont Gardens train station for the New York, Westchester, Boston Railway. It was built in 1925, and the Girl Scouts have been using it since 1938. So we've been there a long time. We have a long history in that house.
And in those days, there were no ramps that were usually built onto these structures, so it's about time.
That's right. That's right. It is about time. We are bound and determined to make this happen. I honestly say this is one of the most exciting projects I've ever worked on with Girl Scouting. I'm just, just means the world to me to see how much community support there has been around this. It's just been fabulous.
And you wanted to mention a few of our
sponsors for the event. In addition to the New Jewish Home, Sarah Newman, who is really underwriting this event and giving us the location for it. Also Houlihan Lawrence and the Junior League Westchester on the Sound are sponsors for this event as well. So yeah, it's just been fabulous.
Okay,
And
so
we're
again,
looking
this
forward
is
to the event.
Walk and Roll
Walk and Roll.
on June 7th
Yep.
at 4 o'clock
Yep.
at Sarah Newman, which
Yep,
is
on
on
Palmer
Palmer
Ave.
at the corner of Rockland.
Yep. And rain date is June 8th in case we happen to get rain.
Okay, well, let's hope for perfect weather.
Yeah,
And thank you both for
Thank
coming
you.
on and
Thank you.
giving us this information. I wish you well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.